Hello everyone, it's me, Dr. B42 here, and welcome back to the channel. It's been quite a while since I uploaded, and a lot's happened during that time. For instance, I've gotten really into a certain franchise that you all may have heard of called Pokemon. I'm still playing Pokemon Sun even so long after its release, and recently I bought Alpha Sapphire, and, started working back in the games to start playing some more. And I had lots of really cool ideas for videos that I could make about Pokemon, so I figured, why the heck not? Let's actually go and make some. So I present to you today my top 10, because every PokeTuber ever makes top 10 videos, let's be honest, favorite Pokemon of all time. Wow, that's an original idea. I bet no one's ever made that kind of video before. You can follow me on Twitter, there should be a link in the description. I don't post very often, but recently I've been tweeting more, so go check me out there if you want. And there's also the public Instagram account for this YouTube channel, which, again, I only ever really post on if I upload a new video, but whatever, go follow it anyway, I'd appreciate that. And let's go. Number 10, Gengar. Now, recently in my playthrough of Pokemon Sun, I've had quite a few really awesome Pokemon on my team that have helped me out a lot throughout the entire journey. Now, during my journey, for the majority of the time, my Gengar was actually a Haunter, because I didn't realize you had to trade it to evolve it. So, by the time it evolved, it was like level 60, and then it was just a freaking insane Gengar. I love the look of Gengar, he's such a cheeky little guy. A really cool OG ghost type, so he's not as awesome as a design and idea as some of the others on this list, but, I have a personal connection to using him in my playthroughs, so he's number 10 on this list. Number 9, Litten. Now, as you can probably see a bit of a trend that's going to happen throughout some of this list, I did, of course, choose Litten as the Fire-type starter for Pokemon Sun, and I did not regret it, even though I did have also a pretty powerful Primarina on my team. I used both of them right up till the end game, and Litten is just such a cute Pokemon, and being my favorite type of Pokemon, which is Fire, it's just such a cool idea. Pretty darn powerful, and pretty darn dank. Number 8, Luxray. Now, this is where I start to come into Pokemon where I haven't exactly had on my team before, but I would love to, and I'm probably going to have in the future. Now, Luxray, obviously, is a pretty damn awesome designed Pokemon. It's an electric type, its evolutionary line is flawless, and it has quite a nice shiny, so what is there wrong to say about this guy? I'm going to try and add one to my team as soon as possible, and I know you can in Sun and Moon through Island Scan. I just gotta remember to do it on the correct day, and probably I'll try and put one on my team in Alpha Sapphire. Number 7, Cyndaquil. Another Fire-type starter, in my first ever Pokemon game ever, before I was really massively into the series. I was pretty young, I was probably 7 or 8, even though I am already pretty young, but even younger than this, okay, so pretty young. My first game was a Heart Gold, which to some of you OG players, it's not honestly that long ago, but I'm only 13, so there you go. I picked Cyndaquil, and I had a pretty good time using him throughout my playthrough. Hopefully one day I can get myself a copy of Heart Gold and replay it. And if I do, I'm definitely going to choose Cyndaquil for my team. Again, I just love how its first evolution goes from cute as hell to freaking badass, and just overall, it's an awesome Pokemon. I like using it in battle as well. And again, it's one of my favorite type, so there you go. Number 6, Lapras. Again, this is one I've never had on my team, but I'm pretty sure everyone loves Lapras. It's just such a cool Pokemon. See what I did there? Get it? Because I bet no one's ever used that joke before either. And also, it's based off the Loch Ness Monster, which, even though, I don't believe in myths and that sort of thing, I do like hearing about them, and Lapras is a very well-designed Pokemon. Unfortunately, not so great in battle. I wish it was a little better, and yeah, I'm going to be adding one to my team later in Alpha Sapphire, definitely. Number 5, Chandelure. Now, I know a lot of people don't have the greatest love for inanimate object Pokemon, but I think Chandelure really pulls it off really well. Litwick is adorable, and Chandelure is just freaking awesome. Its shiny is quite nice, but I kind of wanted it to have a better shiny, so actually I was kind of bored, so I went and made my own shiny. Tell me what you guys think. I know it's not that great, but I spent a bit of time on it, so I think it's cool. I've always thought the idea of a ghost fire type would be freaking awesome, but yeah, Chandelure, awesome Pokemon. Number 4, Salamence. Now, quite early on in Pokemon Sun and Moon, I was aware of the fact that Bagon, however you want to pronounce it, was quite a rare Pokemon that could be found on, I think it was Route 3, I can't actually remember, sorry if that's wrong. I wanted to hunt for this thing because Salamence is a freaking beast, and I did manage to find one and eventually evolve it into a Salamence, and then freaking Mega Salamence is amazing in the battle tree, so happy I got it. Mine's called Bacon because bacon, you know, really well designed Pokemon. It's probably my favorite dragon type Pokemon. I know a lot of people really like Charizard as a Pokemon, and I know it's not a dragon type, but Mega Charizard X is, and let's be honest, Charizard's a dragon. I honestly prefer Salamence over Charizard, and Charizard's pretty overrated, though. I don't hate Charizard, but I just prefer Salamence. Sorry, Charizard. Number 3, Primarina. Okay, so story time here. When Pokemon Sun and Moon were first revealed, I bought them because all my friends were getting them, even though I wasn't that big of a fan of Pokemon, and I didn't even really play the game until a year later. But when I first got the game, I booted it up, chose Litten, because Litten's awesome, and me and my friend, we were both playing it together, and he got Moon, and I got Sun. And he's like, hey, do you want this Primarina? It's quite good, you know, it's, got some good IVs happening, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I didn't even know what that was, but, you know, I liked it, Popplio, it looks cool. But he traded me over one, which he had bred, obviously. And I used the crap out of that Popplio. Evolving it through all the way to Primarina, using it quite a lot in the Elite Four and the Battle Tree. It's always been on my team. And it was my first ever Pokemon to reach level 100, due to the fact that I used it that much. So I used Incineroar, which was my starter. Primarina reached level 100 quicker. I'm not so sure what that's about, but anyway. Awesome Pokemon, cool design. Yeah. Number 2, Magmortar. I know this is the third fire type on this list. This Pokemon is so cool. The design, the way it battles, it's just such an awesome Pokemon. I have one, I've used one, it's amazing. I suggest you all try out this Pokemon at some point if you haven't, because it is really awesome. Number 1. Now before I announce this one, I just want to say really quick that this one is not on many people's top 10 lists. And not many people admire it that much as a Pokemon or talk about it at all. So this might come as a bit of a shock to you. But my favourite Pokemon is Aurorus. Just give you guys a second. There you go. I don't know what it is. I've never even used Aurorus on my team. I'm going to put one on my team in X and Y. I don't know if it's just the design, what this Pokemon is based on. It's though small appearance in the anime, it was quite a cool one. It depicted the Pokemon pretty well. I really love this Pokemon, and I feel like it doesn't get much acknowledgement among the community. And I don't know why. It's such a cool Pokemon. It's heckin' majestic. It's not so good in battle, and I wish it was better. Yeah. That's why it's my favorite Pokemon. Sorry if you expected Charizard or Blastoise or something like that, because nope, it's Aurorus. Got you there. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked my first ever Pokemon video. I should be making more of these because I have got some more ideas, and I really like making these kind of videos and talking about Pokemon, because Pokemon is actually an awesome game, and I know a lot of people love it, and there are quite a few PokeTubers out there who I have watched a fair bit of, and they're awesome. And anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye! So yeah, if you enjoyed, please leave a like down below and subscribe. It would definitely be lying to say that I have a consistent uploading schedule.
subscribe.